Hello and welcome.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode
Episode 9.
9
Yeah.
of Trying to Find Tomorrow. This is our random podcast with new topics every week. We don't have anything, any set topic every week.
Yeah.
If you're watching live on Twitch, all of our previous episodes are on our YouTube channel. You can go back and catch up. We don't. And if you're watching on YouTube later, we do record live on twitch.tv/thefutureisnear, all one word.
Yeah.
And if you're watching live on Twitch, we don't interact with the chat. We do read what you're saying.
Face cam is a little frozen. Oh, there we go. We're good.
Oh. And then at the end of each episode, we do take questions and comments from the live Twitch chat. So yeah.
But
welcome.
Yeah, this episode we're gonna be talking about 2019. Everything that we're looking forward to, pretty much, for media, mostly wise, just everything that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
I know I have I have a pretty big amount.
This is like our pre-hype of 2019.
Trying to get really hyped for that, because so 2019, let's just say 2019, one of my goals for this year is kind of to do more, get more variety inside my life and everything. So I'm gonna be playing a lot more variety inside of games, everything, music, everything that I'm trying to do. I'm trying.
Be playing some PUBG.
Oh, I don't know ever about that.
Variety
stream. I don't know, but I'm trying to do more just variety inside of my life. So one of my things actually I'm trying to do is go to see a movie a week, pretty much. That would be, because I know I've missed out on a ton of great movies.
Rip movie pass.
Yeah. I used to actually do that all the time, man. It would suck. So for movies, man, we're just gonna be listing some things that we're just looking forward to. I know, for me, I have a few games, a few movies, and everything that I'm gonna be listing, of course.
Yeah.
What about you,
for
man?
Sure.
What is your number one on your list of just things that you're looking forward to, movies?
Movies all year.
Yeah. Movies this year, man.
All right. It's gonna be the very obvious, but all of the Marvel movies, and especially obviously Avengers.
Of course, man.
How can you not be
hyped? Is gonna be hyped as hell, man.
After watching Infinity War, how could you not be hyped for Marvel right now? They're killing it. They've never really not been killing it. Their bad movies are still better than all their comic book movies for the most part.
Yeah. Wait, okay.
The Batman Nolan trilogy aside, obviously those are better than everything. But
I'm really looking forward to that movie, man. For this year, actually, too, for movie wise and everything. If I know that I'm going to be watching that movie, I'm actually stopping. I'm not doing any more trailers for this year, because movies for some of them, they just spoil things. I think about Thor Ragnarok actually a lot. The scene where it's freaking Hulk comes out and he's like, I work with him. Imagine that scene,
right?
If they didn't spoil instead of a trailer.
It was still a good moment.
It was still an awesome moment, but imagine that. Imagine the hype that people feel if that wasn't inside the scene. Then it would just be like, what the fuck? And then imagine Civil War, if we didn't know that Spider-Man was already gonna be there. It's
that would have been so insane.
Things like that, I want to get more hyped for movies, so I'm just stopping watching trailers. Sure, of course, I'm gonna have to see them for whatever freaking trailer, before I go to the theaters or whatever. That's fine.
Right. Yeah, you can't really avoid that.
I'm gonna cover my eyes for some things. For me, the number one movie that I cannot wait for this year is I love Tarantino movies so much. I love Tarantino movies. He's just such a weird director, man. He's so different from everything else. So for me, it's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I've heard a couple things about this movie and everything. I don't know much, of course. I'm trying to stay away from everything as much as I can for that movie. Like, I don't want to know anything at all. No.
Yeah. So Tarantino for me is very hit or miss. Like, I love like Django Unchained is one of my favorites.
Oh my god.
And I mean, Hateful Eight was pretty good. But then like older, like I'm not a fan of the Kill Bill movies.
Ooh, I actually really like those, man. The style.
I mean, like, I get why people like them. Like, they're very unique, but I don't know, just not for me.
Yeah, I get that.
But so yeah, he's really hit or miss. Like, some of his movies are some of my favorite movies ever, and other ones I have no interest in ever seeing again. So like, I think that's just his directorial style. Like, he just goes for it. Like, whatever he wants to do, he's gonna do.
I love that, man. I love that about him. There's very few directors in Hollywood right now that just can go like, sure, like, it's a little bit bad, but just saying like, hey, this is my vision for the thing, and we're just gonna fucking do that. And like, you know, fucking Tarantino, he can just like, boom, like, we're gonna fucking make this gory as fuck. Even though, you know, I don't really care for it too much. I don't really care for gore, but just like, hey, I don't fucking care, because this is how I make movies, whatever. Like, and nobody else does it like him, and I like that a lot.
Yep, he's definitely unique. Like, if you watch a Tarantino movie, you know it's a Tarantino movie.
It is.
Like, there's no subtlety about it.
No. You know that every single freaking gunshot or whatever, there's gonna be freaking like miles of plot. It's gonna be like a B tier movie or whatever, just
insanely overkill on everything.
It's so stupid. I love it so much though, man.
Yeah, it's good. I'm also, so like, we said Infinity War or Endgame. I gotta get out of that instead of saying Infinity War 2.
Yeah.
But also like Captain Marvel.
I'm really excited.
I'm hyped for it. Like, a lot of people are down on it right now, and I'm like, first off, it's Marvel. When have they let us down since
for Captain Marvel?
Thor 2? Like, they've nailed everything since then.
For Captain Marvel specifically, I haven't really seen I've only seen that one trailer, the first one. I was like, no, I do not want to see anything more for this, because I know I'm gonna go see it because it's freaking Marvel. So of course.
Dude, that's Marvel's got you. Anything they put out, you're like, I have to see it. It's part of the universe.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not gonna understand Endgame if I don't go see Captain Marvel, because she's obviously gonna be a big role.
Exactly. And she is going to be a big role. Like, spoilers, but yeah, she was the post-credit scene in in Infinity War. So yeah,
one of them.
We're going to, yeah, I think so actually. Like, we're going to have more of things of that.
And then, I mean, I'm pretty much, Marvel has me. I'm going to see every Marvel movie. Guaranteed.
And speaking of Marvel, we're getting another Spider-Man movie, man.
Right. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
Like,
who cares? Honestly, fuck Endgame. Endgame is decent. Like, I can't wait for the Endgame. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome, actually. But for me, my favorite character, you know, right here, I have, you know, right here, your boy Spider-Man, man. Like, fuck everything. Spider-Man is my shit. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite character, and like all of the Marvel does. I can't wait to see him come back. Like, it's gonna be a good movie, because Tom Holland is my Spider-Man.
Tom Holland nails Spider-Man. He's great. And also awesome. All right, let me start that again. Also, like, Tom Holland just seems awesome. Like, I love the like fake spoiler things he does on his Twitter. I don't know if you've seen those. It's
so stupid.
Where he's like opening the script for was it Infinity War, when they announced the name for Infinity War? And he like opens the script live on Twitter, and he's like, oh god, and he like shuts his phone off.
I really like that, yeah.
Freaking awesome.
So Spider-Man is like one of the only comics that I read, of course, and like Invincible right here, represent. Um, but like Spider-Man is like one of the only comics that I've read. And this like Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the closest we have ever come to the Ultimate Spider-Man universe, and that is the best thing in the whole entire world, because that is the best run of Spider-Man ever, like, no question at all. Everybody says it. It's Ultimate Spider-Man is Spider-Man. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, man.
He's great.
Yeah.
Now with that said, then there's DC.
Oh.
So
I don't like, honestly, I don't even know anything that DC is coming out with anymore.
I haven't seen it, but I heard Aquaman's really good.
Yeah.
I was gonna go see it this weekend, but whatever, stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard that's good. So maybe they're getting on the right track.
I know
now that they got rid of Zack Snyder.
The only thing that I know for DC that is coming out this year is Joker.
Shazam. Is the one Shazam I was gonna go for.
Well. Yeah, I forgot about Shazam.
I'm actually pretty hyped for Shazam because it's very different from DC.
Yeah,
like, it's funny. It's got what's his name?
Zachary Levi.
Yeah, Zachary Levi. He's great.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love Chuck. Like, that show was awesome. That was before your time to future. Don't worry about it.
I don't know too much.
It was like the first thing he was in, like, or the first big thing. Like, it was what made him big. It's a really good show. But yeah, I'm excited for that one. And then Joker, they have to sell me with the trailer on that one.
For Joker, I'm down to watch it either way, just because I'm like, whatever. It looks decent. I'll watch it. I'll probably watch it in theaters depending. Because I do plan on going to the theaters a lot more often this year, but I'm excited for it, man. Screw it, man. Like, we haven't had a better Joker since since The Dark Knight. So yeah, like, I'm interested to see how it is. It's like, this has just been a train wreck in the making, pretty much. Like, so I don't know. Like, until they show me off like a good trailer and everything, I'm down.
Right. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, all the stuff they've shown so far has not gotten me hyped at all. So
yeah,
I want to see all this in action. Nobody even knows what this movie's about.
Yeah.
Like, is it a prequel
like that,
to the Joker?
It is a prequel. Yeah, it's an origin story. Which
did they say?
Yeah.
Then why?
I kind of like that, but it's weird.
Then why did they cast him? He's like 50.
He's awesome though.
That's fine, but I don't know.
Speaking of like train wrecks that like I want to see more, freaking, we have Detective Pikachu coming out this year. I'm freaking hyped, actually.
I mean,
everything. If you just explained to me, like, hey, we're gonna have a Pikachu, or we're gonna have a movie based on Detective Pikachu, everybody goes like, that's fucking stupid. But they showed off the trailer. It looks pretty hype, actually. It looks great.
Don't think that I've ever even picked up a Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
Never did the cards. Like, I don't really care about Pokemon that much. But this trailer, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm in.
Hell yeah.
Like, one trailer, I'm like, yep, I'm sold.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and a big part of that is Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds sells me on just about anything. He's so good.
He's the best. It is like, it's so stupid. Honestly, like, this is, whenever they said that this was coming and everything, like, everybody, all of my friends were just like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. Like, this should not happen at all. And then it freaking, I'm excited, man. Like,
I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
So going from there, things that you didn't expect to happen.
Yeah.
Glass.
Ooh,
baby.
I might watch that because I have not seen the past two, so I don't really.
Okay.
Can't really add.
First off, Unbreakable is incredible.
I need to watch those. I actually do plan on seeing Glass.
I actually haven't seen Split. It's been on my list.
I think
for
it's
like
on Netflix
years.
actually, so you can watch that.
Is it?
I think it's on Netflix or Amazon. I don't know.
Last time I looked, it was not on either, but that was a few months ago. They might have added it now that they're building up hype for this movie.
I don't know. They might have actually taken it off because of hype.
Yeah. So I can't wait for Glass. Like it's like something nobody at Split, nobody thought we'd ever get anything Unbreakable. Ooh, excuse me. Ever again. Like Unbreakable was just like a one-off M. Night Shyamalan movie from the early 2000s, late 90s, I think early 2000s, and everyone was like, "Yeah, that was a great M. Night Shyamalan movie," and then Split happened, and everyone was like, "Holy shit!" They like went back into that universe, and then they're like, "Yeah, Glass, end of the trilogy. Like this is gonna be the culmination of everything," and everyone's like, "Holy shit!"
A freaking
what?
A cinematic universe. Oh,
right?
Man. Cinematic universe.
So
I would definitely.
You should definitely check out those movies because they're like really good movies just in general, and it's a cool origin of a weird like superhero story.
Yeah, I plan on seeing them, for sure. Like, I just haven't gotten around to seeing it. Pretty much, like I do want to go see this movie because it does look cool, and generally I've seen only like a couple of movies from like M. Night Shyamalan, but I do like his movies.
He's hit or miss. He has some terrible
I know.
Movies. But
based on the track record that I've heard, yes, I've heard that's pretty bad.
He started out great, had a big stretch in the middle where he wasn't too good, and then his last couple were both really good.
Yeah, so. I've heard. But I do plan on watching them.
Yeah,
especially because this does. But that's in like a couple days, like 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, it's the end of this month. So I know a lot of people aren't hyped on them, but I have been a big fan so far of the live action Disney movies.
Okay.
So Aladdin and Lion King. Dumbo I don't really care about.
Yeah.
I never really liked Dumbo.
Aladdin
was a movie.
Honestly, I love Aladdin the movie. I don't know about this live action. It's weird to me. I don't know about it.
Have you watched any of the Disney live action?
I have not. But
so I've seen.
This just looks weird.
I've seen Jungle Book and I've seen
Beauty and the Beast.
And Beauty and the Beast was pretty good. Mm-hmm. They could have had a better cast for it, I think. But Jungle Book I thought was really good.
Yeah.
Some of the music choices were weird. They like changed up some of the songs and stuff. But other than that, it was really good.
I have that on my list of things to watch.
I think that one's on Netflix. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
It is on Netflix, yeah. I do plan on watching.
So yeah, I recommend it. But yeah, so I'm hyped for those. I know a lot of people are down on the live action. Disney stuff,
but I'm definitely gonna go see Lion King whenever it comes out because
the cast for
it is amazing. It's your boy Childish Gambino, man. It's your boy. Like what the fuck? Like I can't wait for that, man. It's gonna be really cool. We got. I think it's Beyonce who's freaking Nala too. Like like it's gonna be just for the cast alone. You should watch the movie.
I don't know. It's
like the trailer that came out.
John Oliver fan, but he's Zazu.
Ooh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
But like the cast alone, you should watch this movie. And the trailer that came out is freaking like it's a really good trailer. Actually, it made me really nostalgic.
You know what I like about them is that's kind of the thing. Like they're remakes, but they stay pretty. Like a lot of the shots are shot for shot with the animated, and I kind of like that because one, I get to see the same movie in live action. Plus,
I'm okay with it.
Plus, like new generations get to see what I saw, only better. Or not necessarily a better movie, but better looking. Don't you dare say better. Better looking.
Don't you dare say better.
That's
because
I said better looking.
Yeah, because I miss the days of 2D Disney. Like the fact whenever they worked on 2D movies. We haven't had one of those in
I think
years.
Lion King was like the start of 3D. Like they messed around with it in some of the shots.
I mean, sure, yeah, but like actually fully 2D. Like we haven't had one of those since The Princess and the Frog, and like we haven't had one of those in a long time. And
I have not seen that full movie.
Actually, a good.
I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never watched the full thing.
I liked it a lot, man. But like we haven't had one of those in a long time. They kind of just they decided because it's too expensive, we're not gonna work on that anymore. So, like,
yeah,
I hate that. I hate that so
I
much.
mean, it is insanely expensive compared to CGI.
Yeah, but I miss I miss that so much. Speaking of Disney, of course, I can't believe we're getting a freaking Toy Story 4 this year, man.
That's absolutely on my list.
What the fuck? Honestly, like Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3, actually, I have a lot of good memories for Toy Story 3.
Yep, I cried. I'm not even ashamed.
I cried too, man. Like that.
Not even
I watched that. So imagine me. I was 13 whenever I watched Toy Story 3. I was 13. Toy Story is my favorite. I love that movie. Toy Story is like it's my favorite Disney Pixar movie. Yeah. So I went to the midnight premiere of that movie. I was surrounded by so many like people like the age that I am right now. I'm 22 right now. So like just nothing but like adults, and everybody was freaking like it was a hype freaking movie. And then like everybody there, they were like 20-year-olds, and they were busting out crying and everything. Like it's awesome, man. Like that is one of my favorite midnight premiere stories, and that's legit. I did a midnight premiere for that movie. Like it's great.
It was really good.
I can't believe that we're getting a fourth movie, man.
The only thing I'm a little hesitant on is because Toy Story 3 wrapped up so well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do we want a Toy Story 4?
No, we don't, but we're getting it.
I'm going to watch it. It's probably going to be great, but like, I kind of wish they would have just left it.
Yeah, I do too, but I can't. We're getting it, so
yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
Like I said, it's going to be great, and I'm going to go see it, but they probably could have ended it. So I'm worried that this could be a money grab, and I'm like, But
Disney Pixar movies are generally pretty good anyway, so like,
fair.
I'll watch it because I freaking love them so much.
Yeah,
like I'll support them.
I also have to. I mean, obviously, Star Wars. Like, let's fucking go.
Like,
I don't give a damn what anybody says. Star Wars Episode 8 was good.
It was good, man. I actually really liked it, and this. Like Episode 9 is gonna be good, man. Like,
dude, the conclusion of the trilogy. J.J. Abrams is back. Like, let's fucking go.
I'm excited. I'm really excited for this movie.
I can't wait. I have no idea where they're gonna go with it. Like, it could go. There's so many ways this could go with. Like Rey kind of not being good anymore, and
I'm excited, man. That is one of those movies. I'm not gonna watch the trailer for that at all. Like 100%. No. Sure, I'll watch the first. I'll watch the first one.
I don't even know if I want to watch the first one.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to that movie.
I'm going to see that movie in midnight premiere too. Like 100%. I can't wait for that movie. I'm excited. But I have a bunch more for this.
Go ahead.
Like, okay, so a couple nights or a freaking Christmas Day, a little trailer for a movie called Us came out from a little kind of developer named Jordan Peele.
That one's not on my list. I totally forgot.
Us looks actually like, I don't like scary movies at all. Hate scary movies. I cannot stand them. But Us actually looks pretty fucking awesome. The way that they included like I Got Five on it, that song, that was that was a really good trailer, honestly. Like, whew. I'm excited for the movie, and I might actually go see it. Midnight premiere, actually, I might. Depends on how scary it is. Because they kind of for Get Out, the last movie that came out. I was they marketed that as a scary movie, 100%. So I'm hoping that this is like that. That's more like that they marketed
the trailer.
Yeah, it looks like a
It's
horror.
it's absolutely a horror.
But they marketed Get Out as just nothing but a horror too, so I don't know. I'm hoping not. I don't know.
Just based on the premise of this movie, I feel like this is going to be more straight. Well, not
Horror.
straight horror. I'm sure there
Yeah.
will be a lot of story built into it, but
Yeah.
it seems much creepier than A Way Out or Get Out. Damn it, I do that every time.
I'm excited, man.
Um,
Another couple things for me. Um, we got John Wick Chapter 3 coming out.
oh,
I love John Wick, freaking part
damn.
1 and 2, man.
I totally forgot about all these.
Yeah, man. I looked up a couple things.
I'm adding these down to my list right
I
now.
cannot wait. Freaking John Wick. Those are just they're pure, just like you don't think about those movies at all. Those are just pure fucking action. And I like that a lot. Like this it is like it is pure action.
Yeah.
Like the movements and everything, the like so good. It's like it's insane because I think the stunts are actually like it's real stunts and everything. Like nothing in it besides, of course, the obscene amount of blood inside the movie and everything.
Wow.
It's not too much CGI. Like
No.
it's pretty fucking awesome, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Like
I really like. My friend introduced me to those. He's like, "You got to see him." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's Keanu Reeves." Like, He's like, "Watch them."
so
Seriously.
Good,
I watched them. I'm like, "Damn, these are awesome." They're
I
so
watched both
really...
of those movies like not back to back, but like one day after another. It was
Whew. They're really well shot, like really cool directorially too.
Yeah.
If anybody has ever watched, it's a YouTube channel called Movies with Mikey. He does a whole breakdown on John Wick 1, and it's awesome. Like it's really cool.
Yeah.
So
for me, another one is like we got, speaking of 3, we got Kingsman 3 coming out this year.
Hell yes.
Which Kingsman is another of those movies which are pure action. They're just
I love them.
Like
I love every minute
this is what, like what Bond should be, honestly. Like old, just campy. It's so stupid.
I disagree with that.
It's
Kingsman
campy.
is just a like a ridiculous James Bond.
It is.
Like
it's
James
campy
Bond
as fuck.
is much more grounded in reality.
Yeah, I get that, but I really like Kingsman, man. It's just stupid, insane action.
Yeah, I love Kingsman.
I can't wait for it. And then I gotta give a shout out to speaking of Kingsman, actually. We're getting good segues up in here, man. The same the same actor. Yeah, the same actor is actually playing in Rocket Man. The Elton John movie.
God damn! Ooh. How did I forget all these?
Ooh, I can't wait. Actually, like,
that's gonna be a weird ass movie.
It is.
And I'm gonna love it.
It is, man. Elton John, he's a weird guy, but like the movie or the trailer that they put out with everything, and just Rocket Man is just like, I don't really have too much of a connection with Elton John. Like, I think the director actually just worked on the Queen movie, the Bohemian Rhapsody, and that was actually a really good movie. So I'm excited for this one, and just like, I don't have a close connection to Elton John as much, but like whenever they just started a freaking Rocket Man in that trailer, I got goosebumps, man. Like that song is fucking nostalgic, man. That's like most of the movies that I have, pretty much. Like, of course, number one for me is freaking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 100%. But yeah.
The only other one that I have on my list that we haven't talked about is Godzilla.
Ooh, Godzilla.
King of the Monsters, I think is the subtitle.
Yeah.
Did you watch the most recent Godzilla?
The one with Bryan Cranston in the beginning?
Yep.
Yeah. I did.
I really liked it. I thought it was really well done. Like it's, still a Godzilla movie, but like if you're looking for like a cool, dumb, monster movie.
Yeah.
And this one is gonna have literally everything. Every monster that Godzilla has ever
seen the trailer of it yet. Just because I was like, oh, this is just a dumb movie. Like, um,
Um,
I will go see it 100%.
yeah.
But Godzilla is just like the last one was just freaking weird to me. I don't know.
I mean, it is, but I
I
enjoyed it.
just I was like, um, after they marketed Bryan Cranston so much inside the trailers and everything, and
I
then
kind of,
spoilers, he dies 15 minutes inside the movie,
I
and it's like,
loved it. I loved every minute of that because, all right, so me and my friends have talked about making a movie
mm-hmm,
or writing a movie where everybody who you would know in the movie dies, like early in the beginning,
mm-hmm.
and then you have a bunch of no-name stars who get to carry the movie, like, and you get the marketing to pulling those stars in, and you don't have to pay them as much.
Yeah. I mean, that would be cool actually. That would be actually
But
really cool.
just like that expectation subversion of like, this is what you think is going to happen, and you're going to have no idea what's going to happen the rest of the movie 10 minutes in. By the way, Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocket Man have no connection with director, writer, producer, or anything.
The director should be the same because
It's not.
who's the director
Um,
for Bohemian Rhapsody?
Brian Singer, the guy who
No,
directed.
he got
I'm
fired
looking
in
at it.
halfway through the movie.
Oh,
It
well,
should be a different director.
They don't have anyone listed besides him
Yeah,
on IMDb.
it should be a different director because the
Right,
director
I'll try
came in halfway through the movie because Brian Singer
Okay,
got
you
cut
are right
pretty much.
then.
Yeah,
I was just looking it up on IMDb, and they
yeah,
only have Brian Singer.
yeah. Because Brian Singer got cut halfway through. So that's why for that movie specifically, it is like a little bit weird pacing. Um, but like it. So that's all for movies, man. Movies freaking movie.
One
This is a
more
good year. Oh,
coming
I'm
out
sorry.
coming out of the
My bad.
chat. We don't usually interact with the chat, but Zombieland 2.
So one
I
thing,
fucking love Zombieland.
I haven't seen the first.
Good God. I think we talked about this recently
I think
somewhere.
we have.
Maybe in Fran's chat.
Yeah, I think
Anyway,
so. I have not seen it yet,
um,
and
you
that's one of those
you
movies
have to go
where I
see
really have to
Zombieland.
see. Yeah,
It's literally, it might be my favorite. It's in my top 3 comedies.
mm. I have to see it.
So yes,
I'm sorry.
Zombieland 2. Also,
People are gonna get mad inside the chat right now, and
whatever.
probably inside the comments and everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go see it. Go see it.
That's
Use all these sequels as a list of movies to go watch.
This is a good year for movies, man. Like,
and this is just the
a lot,
announced stuff.
man.
There's always movies that get announced that are like coming at the end of the year.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is just things that we already know, and of course, like for me, indies are like some of my favorite things inside of Hollywood and everything. So like last year, like we don't know any of those. We don't know too much of the indies coming out this year. I'm
right.
really excited.
Those are the ones that you don't know of.
Yeah,
because they're always like
this is just
randomly premiere at like some film festival.
I like those a lot.
Go big.
Yeah,
yeah.
But like these are just random movies that like, you know,
these
the big hitters, you know?
Right. These are like our hype movies. Like,
yeah.
There's movies that are going to be great in between that are going to be like award winning.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the ones that I'm like, I can't wait for this day.
Yeah. I will watch all of these.
And that was like 20 movies that we just named. And I'm hyped for just about every one of them.
Yeah. These are all movies that I'm going to freaking like to see midnight premiere for 100%. And for me, we're gonna move on to music a little bit. Music for that, it's a little bit hard to do. You can't really.
Yeah.
Albums especially just normally drop pretty much.
I mean, like years ago, you knew about album releases like a month or 2 in advance because you know you had to build hype. Now it's like, I just dropped an album, post on Twitter, and it's this
like freaking Emblem did for the last one that he did. Just like
Beyonce does that for every album she drops. It just randomly appears on Spotify, and everyone's like, "Wait, what?"
So there's like only like 3 albums that I know are coming out next year that I know for sure are going to be coming out, and I just can't wait for them. I know that you said you have one, so go ahead and name it, man.
Okay, so my one is NF.
Ooh.
He's released 2 singles in the last couple months. and no album that they're on. So I'm hoping that that means that there's a album coming in the next couple months, but he hasn't announced anything because, like we say, you don't have to in today's, internet world. So, um, that's the only one I got. I'm sure there will be plenty of albums coming out that I'm very hyped for when they happen. But
Yeah. For me, I know that there are 3 albums that are coming out this year that I'm hyped so much for. Um, so one of them is uh, let's just name for me like the 3 that I'm really excited for. And that is the new Run the Jewels 4 coming out this year. LP has already said, "Hey, this is gonna be coming out soon." I can't wait. LP like Run the Jewels, man. Nobody has explosive energy like them, and it's fucking
fair.
awesome. I love them so much. Like, whew, they have nothing but energy.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
awesome.
a big fan, and they very rarely release anything. So
Yeah, and they've already LP has already said, "Hey, yeah, it's coming out next year." I'm sorry, I know that people have said like this year, but it's expected to come in like the middle of the year. Um, and then for me as well, we got Ultra 85 from your boy Logic. It's rumored to come any day, pretty much now. Like that's his main, or that's quote unquote his last album. That he like kind of said like this is his or the next album for the main Logic line.
yeah,
Not just Bobby Tarantino, not just like his Young Sinatra thing. This is Logic. So I'm
right.
really excited for that album whenever it comes
Yeah,
out.
not a mixtape, an actual
Yeah,
full release.
yeah. So I'm really excited for that, man. And then the thing that I freaking my favorite artist right now, or one of my favorite artists right now, is freaking Childish Gambino. We're gonna be coming like the last Childish Gambino album coming out this year, and like this is his last album that he's ever working on. And I can't wait.
I
Like,
still don't buy it. I think this will be the last Gambino, and then he'll make
yeah,
other
I feel like
albums
so,
with
but
his
this is
actual name or something.
yeah, it's gonna be more Donald Glover albums, but like this, he said like I like things that have endings, so this is his last Childish Gambino album
Yeah, I'm sure
ever.
knowing him and how artistic he is too. Like, I'm sure that when he switches names, he'll switch his like he might switch genres of music. Honestly, knowing him,
Hmm.
like
I
he
mean,
might.
he does though.
eh, Well, I mean, he does, but I'm talking like release a rock album as Donald Glover. Like, just go crazy with it.
Okay, but that's like from albums. Really, I can't expect too much. We don't know too much at all. So like later on, whenever we do our 2019 review, these are gonna be completely changing. Of course, we don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah,
But and then of course we have games. We freaking love some games. Um, I have a ton of indie games on this list.
yeah, we are absolutely gamers.
Hmm.
Like, we both stream, so
Yeah.
play games all the time. Like, yeah.
What is
Um,
your number one thing? Number one thing that you're looking forward to this?
Number one game that I am looking forward to all year.
Hmm.
Hmm. From sheer hype, I would say Anthem. Uh, there's a couple that are very close to the top. There's like 3 games that I would put at the top of that list. Um, but I think Anthem is probably my one that I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, I cannot wait for Anthem. Actually, like that's I can't really say too much. I've technically quote unquote played it. It's a great game. I'm really liking it. I'm excited to play it whenever it finally comes out and everything. Oof. It's not that comes in like in a couple of weeks too. Like that's
February
insane.
15th. I wrote all the
Yeah,
dates on all these.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
not.
like just over a month from now.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this game, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Anthem,
like, you know.
it's actually like the first game on my list that's coming out.
Mhm.
Like it's the next game that is coming out on my list of things I'm hyped for.
Yeah. For me, uh, number one, number one of this year is a game that you don't care about at all. And that's Fire Emblem Three Houses. Fire Emblem is the fucking best.
I don't even know what that is.
Fire Emblem, man, it's fucking Fire Emblem. The like for Nintendo, there's like I love Nintendo games. They're great. But number two, my second favorite game series that they have is freaking Fire Emblem. Like Fire Emblem, there's like the tactical strategy and everything. That's fun. That's actually really fun. But it's like it's a lot more than that. Like it's such a good game. And like this is gonna be the first one coming to Switch, which I'm really excited for because like the last few Fire Emblem games that have been on the 3DS have been like, you know, they've been they're put out there pretty much, but um like this one is gonna be the graphics and everything are gonna be amazing. They're gonna be so much better. You're actually gonna be seeing like characters and cutscenes instead of just freaking pixels, and it's like I cannot wait for that. Like it's such a good game, man.
I'm all for games updating graphics.
Mm-hmm.
So sure.
That's
I'm
what
in.
you care about.
Let's go. It's not. I mean, I love games with great graphics, but that's not like a deal breaker for me in a game.
Well, what about you, man? Like, name some of the games. Name some of the things that you're looking for.
So, I mean, like the big like AAA games I'm looking forward to that will almost for sure come this year are Division 2.
I can't wait for Division 2, man. I'm definitely going to be picking that up. I don't know how much I'm going to be diving into that game, but I'm really excited for it. I'm going to be playing it. You know, 8 people raids on PC. Hell yeah.
That's going to be awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really hyped for that one. Division 1 got awesome throughout the years. Like it started off a little rough, just like you would expect from a new IP on a company that didn't do like shared world games.
Yeah.
It grew into something pretty sweet. The other one that is for sure coming this year, or well, supposedly coming this year, is Control.
Ooh, Control.
There's the like paranormal research division where you go into the building and then it's like this.
Control looks fucking hype.
Supposedly coming this year. We'll see.
Yeah, I have that on my list
been
too.
A whole lot on it.
Control. Nice. I forgot what they worked on, or I forgot what the actual team is called, but they're awesome.
What? It's Ubisoft, right?
No, it's not Ubisoft.
What company?
They're their own company.
Who had it on their stage at E3?
Microsoft, but like they're their own independent company.
Are they?
Yeah.
No, it's Remedy.
Remedy, and I think they're EA.
No,
they're privately owned.
They were, you're right.
They're privately owned.
They are a bigger company though.
They are a bigger company, but Remedy is awesome. They worked on
the game where you freeze time with Quantum Break.
Quantum Break, yeah,
was really good.
Yeah,
I recommend that. A lot of people didn't play it.
I cannot wait for this game. Actually, like Control looks fucking awesome. Expect some streams of that. I will definitely be playing that for sure. And another couple of games that I have on my list, like I have for AAA titles, I'm gonna be listing a ton of indie games that nobody really cares about. And we have like of course Anthem, Doom Eternal is coming out this year. I fucking cannot wait for. Doom 2016 is so fucking cool. It's so hype. Like how fast that game is. Like there's nothing. I mean, besides just Doom, of course. Like whatever. But there's like that game is just. It's fast. It is pure just action. You're not thinking about anything. You're just like, fucking go. Like, and as soon as you die, you're just like, let's go. Let's keep on going. Let's keep the momentum. We never, like, inside of Doom, if you slow down, you're dead. Like you keep like that's number one inside of games for me is like momentum and movement and everything. So like that game is excels. I cannot wait for this.
That See, what you just said is what I don't like in shooters.
Yeah,
I
get
love
that.
the strategic approach and like
The
working your way through
PUBG, the
levels.
PUBG's
Like,
approach.
well, not even. I mean, like
Yeah.
a lot of my favorite games are like I love like old Splinter Cell games and like I'll just transition to this one since it's supposedly maybe coming this year. Last of Us.
I doubt it. I think that's 2020.
It's supposedly like tentatively listed as a 2019 game.
Yeah.
So
I cannot wait for that
game.
I
also doubt it, but like games like that you take your time and you like see everything. Like that's what I prefer. But
I cannot speak enough words about Last of Us. I freaking love that game. There's so much special about the game. And, like we don't know too much about Chapter 2, which is pretty cool actually. Like
they showed that demo and they've showed a few
shown a ton of demos, but we don't know too much of the story, but it's like piecing that together.
That's another like the movies we were talking about. Like I don't really want to see anything else from that game.
I don't want to see.
I'm good. I got the basic of the story and that's it. Like I don't want to know anything else.
Speaking of Sony's first party, we're getting Ghost of Tsushima maybe this year. I doubt it.
That's also on my list as a maybe.
I doubt it.
They have specifically said is coming out this year.
Ooh.
They said it's a guaranteed PS4 title coming out in 2019. So,
and that's number one.
That's for me, true. I will see.
For that, for me, for Sony first party, I mean, sure, Naughty Dog is like it's a very close second for me, but number one takes the cake for me. Is Sucker Punch. I love Sucker Punch so much. Sucker Punch is such a good, like nobody else does it like Sucker. Like I said, movement and everything is number one for me in games, and they nail it every single time. They're so good with that, and I love Sucker Punch so much. They're like some of my favorite games.
I love Japanese like in like feudal Japan. Like is one of my favorite time periods. Like I like history quite a bit.
Yeah.
And that's like one of my favorite time periods. Like I love watching old samurai movies and stuff. And like that might be one of those games they've talked about having this specifically is that I might play as in Japanese with English subtitles.
Yeah.
Just to make it, more I don't know, realistic, sort of like historically accurate.
Speaking of
like,
Japanese
I can't
games,
wait for that game.
Or speaking of like Japanese centers head of games, we're getting Sekiro, Shadows Never Die, or
Shadows Die Twice.
Shadows Die Twice. Sorry.
I'm not at all interested in that one.
It's a Souls game. I think it's From Software actually make it. Yeah. Secretly, I'm bad at them. I am terrible at them, but I love Souls games actually. Like not really like the actual Souls titles. Like I don't really care for that because that is too slow. But like Bloodborne, just that like it feels arcadey because it's fast, and especially like this, you have a fucking grappling hook and you're fucking throwing that around, like movement and everything feels awesome. It's so cool, man. Like
I will not be playing that.
I'm excited to see like what they actually do with it. I might pick it up based off reviews, but like.
Yeah, I appreciate the people who like FromSoft games, but they're not for me at all. Like I have no interest in those games. I played Bloodborne for like I don't know 4 or 5 hours and was like, nope, it's just not for me.
It, man. I love those games so much. They're so good, man. And then like, see for like AAA. There's only like a few other AAA games.
I only got one more AAA.
What's that?
That is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, hell yeah.
Supposedly a holiday 2019 game. I will be amazed if that game comes out this
Yes.
year.
I cannot wait for that game, man.
They couldn't even pull together a trailer for E3.
They showed off a picture, and they showed off the name.
I don't think they did show a picture.
They did. They showed a picture of art, and that's nothing else. They have shown nothing of this game.
I was like, look, I take your time on this game. If it's not ready, don't push it. But God, I can't wait for this game.
It's a Respawn game, man. Respawn is so good.
I love Respawn.
They're so good at what they do.
Now, EA has Respawn now, so maybe it won't be as good anymore. I'll say I like Battlefield 2 or Battlefront 2 more than most people. Like the story I thought was pretty good. But
yeah. We got a canceled game because of this, okay? I'm okay with that. I hate it that they canceled freaking Amy Higgins games, but like this is a Respawn game, and it's like a Star Wars game. That is the perfect thing. Especially like, you know, what I'm talking about freaking like what I'm talking about Sucker Punch, what they do, like Respawn as well. They're very good with that movement and everything based off of their recent games with you know, the Titanfall series. Seeing that with freaking Jedi,
I'm in for that.
Fuck yeah!
I'm just EA should not have the Star Wars license anymore.
They shouldn't, but
they haven't put out anything but Battlefront. Like that's it.
I'm excited whenever this game comes up. They put out mobile games, okay, sir. They put out mobile games.
Do not count at all. At all. Not even a little. No, I really think that it should go back to how we're going off topic a little, but it should go back to how it was before, where you are like you paid whoever owns the Star Wars license, now it's Disney, to be able to make a Star Wars game.
Yeah.
So that anybody can make one. And
I think about the games, the like indie games or something like that. Like an indie developer could just make like something so sick with a Star Wars license, like just make like a story-based game or whatever. Like that would be so fucking cool. That would be so cool. I would love some more like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Can't wait.
I was so upset when they canceled the Amy Hennig game and when they canceled Star Wars 1313.
Yeah.
Like, man, what are you doing? Give us these games.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's the Amy Hennig story, like that's completely different. Like we don't want to freaking talk about that, but yeah, that's
right.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, no doubt.
Another AAA game.
Yeah, go on.
That I'm thinking about is a little game called Rage 2 from id Software. It looks pretty hype, man.
Yeah, I'm interested in that game. I'm not sold on it.
I'm not sold on it, but I'm very interested because, you know, like I'm talking about Doom is just freaking stupid and insane, and this is the Mad Max feature, or the Mad Max with fucking crazy psychedelic drugs or whatever. Like looks so stupid and so dumb. I love that. Like that is the best. Cannot wait.
Yeah. Yeah. I did have one more that is supposedly coming this year that again I would doubt is Dragon Age.
Dragon Age?
I'm a big Dragon Age fan.
I doubt it's coming in.
It said not 2019, but I doubt it. I don't buy it. But anyway.
That would be cool.
Do you have any more AAAs?
For AAA, no.
Okay.
No. All
right.
For me, you know, like of course I love my AAA games. Or for me, the lifeblood of the game, or the lifeblood that carries everything, is indie games. I love indie games so much, man. So I got a couple that I'm like I will talk about really fast. Like in the Valley of the Gods, they made the last game that they worked on. I think it's Campo Santos that worked on it.
Yeah.
With Firewatch. Yeah, they worked on Firewatch last time.
Yeah.
And I do like those games where it's just like
walking sim.
Pretty much walking sims, yeah. But like you just see the story inside of it. Like I love games like that. Like I haven't played Firewatch actually, to be honest, because I've heard that the story is like it's really good into the ending. I haven't played it yet, but
it's good.
Um,
If you get it cheap, definitely check it out.
I'm excited for it. I actually do own it, but not played it yet. Okay. I can't wait for it again though. Like, especially the story looks pretty good actually. A little game that we saw from Devolver Digital is a game called My Friend Pedro. It's a stupid game where like, it's a game where you're just like,
it's like a physics sim.
It's a physics sim
with dual stick shooting.
Cool, man. It's like, I love games like that where you're just like, keep on going, blah, 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 and then you die, and it's like, okay, we're good. We're just keep on going. Let's keep on going, and it's just like, it looks pretty. It looks insane. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how it'll control. It'll be a little bit weird, but I'm excited for it, man. Based on the trailers that they've shown, just like you're just like riding on a fucking skateboard, just kicking off that skateboard.
I saw, it almost looks like you have no control over your movement. Like the skateboard just kind of goes at the start of each level.
I don't know.
You have to control the gun. I don't know.
I don't
but
know.
Yeah,
but it looks fucking hype. It looks hype. It looks real hype. I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
What is this game actually?
I'm curious if you have any of the indie games I have.
I have a game called Atomic Heart, which I haven't really kept up with it at all, actually. It's supposed to come out this year. I've only seen one trailer of this game, and actually, like, to be honest, I haven't heard anything from this game. I heard your boy Fran talk about it, like, a little bit. He showed off, like, the trailer for it. But this is a game that's, like, honestly, everybody inside of here should watch that trailer, because it looks so much like BioShock, like the original BioShock, of just like kind of like a fever dream, just like the fuck is going on inside of here? Like, this is insane. What the hell is going on? Like, it looks insane. And it, like, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see actually what's going on with that game. Actually, like, I haven't seen too much of it at all, honestly. I don't know anything really too much, but it's expected to come out this year. Nice. See, the game that we have, Ape Out, coming out, and that looks so fucking stupid. It's you play as a fucking gorilla, and it's Hotline Miami, but you're playing as a gorilla, so you just pick up people, you throw them at the fucking people. Like, it's insane, and it's pretty much Hotline Miami, but with like a really cool art style. So I actually really like that. Let's see. We're getting Katana Zero this year. I haven't really kept up with that too much at all either. It's like a lot of. It is pretty much Hotline Miami as well, or the same feeling how I feel about My Friend Pedro.
Twin stick shooter.
Yeah, twin stick shooter, but it like pretty much 2D. You're just pretty much a ninja fucking doing his thing, pretty much. And like the movement and everything looks really cool and everything. I've been following this game, like I think they announced in like 2017 or so. So I haven't really kept up with it too much other than that. Of course, seeing that trailer, I think actually they're sponsoring SDGQ or AGGQ right now, so it's pretty cool actually. I think that's coming out in like March. I don't know. What about for you, man? What's some indie games that you have on your list?
So
like a
one was one shown at the EA conference. It's kind of similar to A Way Out, where they aren't making any money off of it, but they're helping produce it and get the name out.
Isn't it like EA original or something?
Yeah, I think that sounds right. This one is Sea of Solitude. It was like that. I want to say she was like Swedish or some like Northern. I think it's European. Swedish. And like she was talking about how the game is all about like dealing with depression and like all this mental illness and stuff. And I don't know. really clicked with me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm super intrigued to see where this goes. So that's one. That's just listed as 2019. There is no actual release date yet for that.
Mm-hmm.
Journey to the Savage Planet. It was shown. I can't remember whose stage it was shown on. It was somebody at E3.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a survival game. Nobody knows for sure, but based on the trailer they showed, it kind of looks like a survival game based on like another planet. Like your pod crash lands on a planet, and
I
you
like
have to
that.
survive.
I like things like that a lot. But
It looked super intriguing.
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember whose stage it was on. I want to say maybe
Maybe
Ubisoft,
Microsoft, I'm sure.
maybe Microsoft, yeah. And the other one I have is Twin Mirror, which is it's like an action adventure. You go back to your hometown and you wake up with like a bloody shirt on
Oh.
and you don't remember. And
Oh,
it's
that's from
it's episodic. It's from Don't Nod.
Yeah, it's from Don't Nod. So yeah, I remember that actually. Don't Nod is they're awesome. They're really good with the episodic content.
Yeah, absolutely. So I probably might not play that in 2019 because episodic games I always wait till they're all out.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like to like end on a huge cliffhanger and have to wait 3 months for another episode. Yeah.
So for me, speaking of episodic,
yeah,
we're supposed to come out with episode 5 of what is it? Kentucky Road Zero. Episode 5 is supposed to come out this year. I hope.
Yeah, I know you're super.
I hope that this comes out this year, because this game, I haven't been playing it. I haven't been following that long, but this game came out in 2013, and this game has been like they've been carefully putting it together, episode by episode. This is the last episode, episode 5. It's coming out this year. And they put out the poster for it. It should be coming out. I cannot wait for this game. Because that is just like, it is pure just story. You're not gonna really come into Kentucky Road Zero unless you're just focusing. Like, it is a folklore story of just like, it's weird. It is a weird game to play, but oof, I love this. Like, I can't wait for this game so much. I have like a couple more indie games that I want to focus on.
Yeah.
If you're okay with that?
Yeah.
I actually just played this like an hour ago or so. A game called freaking Rhythm Doctor, coming out this year. And it's I don't really rhythm games are actually like, I suck at rhythm games, but there's certain games that I love, and that's like Rhythm Heaven. I hope that they come out for a Rhythm Heaven game for Switch this year. That would be fucking amazing. But it's just a game where you're just like, it's a simple concept of you just hit the game or you hit a button on the 7th beat, but like the things that, if you've seen that game, it's fucking there's one level specifically which I want to stream so badly just because it's fucking insane. It's like, I cannot wait for that game to come out and everything, because I do want to play all of it and everything. I love that game. Just like, it's just a small story or whatever. And then one thing also as well that we saw this at the Microsoft conference a couple of years ago actually. We have The Last Night. I hope it's coming out in 2019. I hope so, because we have not seen anything from that game.
My one friend is insanely hyped for that, and every time I talk to him, he's like, "Have you heard anything about The Last Night?" And I'm like, "No, man, they haven't said anything in 2 years. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man."
I hope that we have something.
They literally haven't said a word about that game since E3 2017. That's like nothing. It's nuts.
So hard, man, because I love as soon as that trailer came out, it was fucking amazing. because that trailer is like, just for art style, it's beautiful. Like an excellent thing of just like pixel art and like the dynamic lighting. Sorry, it's just so good. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like that's 2019 for me. I like that's pretty much it for indie games for me. Like for games
Yeah.
and
I don't
media.
really have too much else.
Mhm.
I don't really have any. The only thing I'd add is oh my god, why am I blanking on this? What's the biggest episodic game?
Mm, Telltale's Walking
No,
Dead.
not Telltale.
Oh,
The other one,
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
Yeah, season 2 is coming out,
Yeah. I
or
mean,
more episodes of season 2.
I think they released season or episode 1 in
Episode
like
1 came out last
December,
year. Yeah.
November, December. But like I said, I don't play any until the end,
Hmm.
so that should finish. I would assume by like the end, maybe fall.
Yeah, I
So
assume
that's
so.
probably when I'll play it. So like that's another indie game I'm looking forward to. But
Yeah,
so before we move on, really quick, are there any games that you hope come out this year, or at least we get more info about this year that you weren't
this
on your
year.
list?
Um,
Like that we aren't sure when they're coming out, but like maybe they could come out.
Honestly, of course, like you know, I do want Last of Us Part 2 more, like when that is actually coming out. Really, that's number one for me. Um, Other than that, like not too much else. Like, of course, there's rumors to be another Zelda game with the same engine as Breath of the Wild in the make, and I
I've
would
heard a lot of that
fucking love that. That would be
being,
amazing to me.
yeah, that it was going to be a remake, like
Yeah,
Ocarina of Time in
yeah,
uh,
the
Breath of
Breath
the
of the Wild's
Wild's engine.
engine. Um, I don't know how that would be actually, but I can't like I would love some more games like that, like in the
Yeah,
Breath of the Wild engine because that engine is amazing. Um, I don't know too much else really. Like,
I only had one. I was just curious if you had any. The only one I have that we haven't heard anything from, similar to last night, is the Avengers game
oof,
from Square Enix.
oof,
I
oof.
I honestly believe that that's going to be one of those announced at E3 and it's out this fall. Like I'm not saying necessarily this year,
I hope
but I think
I
that's
hope
how
so.
it's going to be. When a game that big goes silent for this long, I feel like it's got to be
I hope so.
like we're going to announce it and
I
release it within 6 months
that would be so good. Yeah, that would be so good.
or go really crazy and just drop it with Endgame.
Mhm.
But that's not going to happen because that's in like 3 months.
Ooh, someone from the chat brought up or WME Montreal is hinting a new spy or a new Batman game. I love those Batman games so much.
That's
They're
another
just
thing
so
that
good.
I would
The
hope we
Arkham
would
universe
get.
is amazing.
I would hope we could get info on is Rocksteady,
Yes.
and they could also be it's out this fall type deal because they've been working on something for like 5 years
Ooh, I do have
and
one game. I
nobody
do.
knows what.
I want. I just a solid release date. This will. I don't think that this. We were talking about it a couple of nights ago inside of Frame Stream, and people were just like, "Yeah, it's definitely coming out this year," and I was like, "No, it is not coming out this year." And that's a little game called oh, God, Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
definitely not
way.
coming out this year.
I don't think that's coming out
100%.
next year.
I think it's
I
coming
think
out next
that's
year, maybe.
I think that's a
But
2021 game.
yeah, like
But
we
it
don't
could.
even know if that's coming out in the same like freaking hardware cycle. Like
That's another thing. Yeah, that could
it's
be
not.
next
That
year.
is a PS5 game. Like it's not coming
um,
out. It's coming out for PC, of course. We have that, but it's not coming out for freaking PS4. I cannot see that game running on a PS4 or an
no,
Xbox One.
I mean, then again, I know there's a lot more people and stuff happening, but like, look at Red Dead. Like that game shouldn't be running on a PS4 or Xbox One,
I mean, yeah,
but it
but there's
does, and it
also
looks great.
a lot of crowds instead of
Right, I get that,
yeah.
but
Bring it to
um,
PC, man. Bring it to
yeah,
PC.
well, we'll see.
I hope that we have
Um,
something for that. I hope that we have at least. I want a release year. for that at least. I want something.
I think we will.
Yeah, I want something for that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. 2019.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it for media.
There's gonna be some great games.
Great movies, great games. Also, one thing, I don't really care for TV shows too much. But we're gonna get a fucking Invincible TV show. I fucking cannot wait. Like Invincible, I think it's an animated show from Amazon, I think. Whew, we're gonna get Invincible.
Yeah. I don't really have much. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Marvel Netflix shows.
Mm-hmm.
Which are going to be the last season of all of them.
Yeah.
Anything that hasn't already been canceled, it will as soon as, well, Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Daredevil's coming, or not Daredevil. Punisher
is coming out for sure
next week. Or 2 weeks, the 18th, and then Jessica Jones is going to be the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably March or April, I would guess, based on how often they release them.
Also for TV shows, we have season 3 of Stranger Things. I cannot wait.
I still haven't watched season 2.
It's so good.
I liked season 1 a lot. I just every time that I scroll over it, I'm like,
that is one of those shows where I will binge watch the fuck out of it.
every if I started it, I'm sure that I would, but I just never feel like I'm in the mood for it when I scroll over it.
Good, so good. Can't wait for the next season and everything. And this is freaking talking about weeb shit. We're getting fucking One Punch Man season 2. Hell yeah! Who cares about fucking weebs? Let's go. Like One Punch Man is one of those fucking stupid ass freaking movies. Like, whew. Or some of those stupid ass TV shows. Like,
yeah.
I love One Punch Man so much, man. I cannot wait for that stupid ass movie to come out, or this stupid ass show to come out. Because there's nothing else like it. Nothing else. So I'm really excited for that to come out.
Yeah.
But 2019, man, for like, it's gonna be like really good for TV shows, freaking movies, music. I don't know too much about music actually, but like, I'm looking forward to at the end of the year when we do our 2019 review. Like, it's looking back at everything. Like, we have so much. We have so much coming out this year.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So before we wrap up, we wanted to talk like personal. Like, what are you looking forward to in your personal life this year? Like
personal life? I mean, of course, freaking. Well, we're trying to do between us two and another person from chat, Neverender. I cannot wait for us to move finally. If we do that,
like, I mean,
I want to do that
like within a couple months, hopefully.
Yeah,
ideally.
I cannot wait for that.
I think we all very much would ideally like that to be soon.
That would be number one for me. Pretty much, like, freaking getting a new place and something like that. Cannot wait for that at all. I just, like a new change of pace, pretty much. I cannot wait for that. And then, like, another thing, like, for the goals, like, the goal of 2019 for me is just trying to do more. Like, trying to reach out to more things, just like expand my vision of more than just like, I'm kind of this, like, for me, whenever I listen to, Spotify just did their list of things, like, 2018 review, what you listen to, and
we did it first.
I listened to,
and better.
I listened to I listened to like a ton of music. I don't even know. Like, I think it was like 20,000 hours of music or something like that.
Jesus.
And a fourth of that was Gorillaz. So I'm like, I should probably stop listening to them as much because I love them so much. I mean, they're my favorite band of all time. But also, I need to expand some more music.
What you gotta do is like go to your Gorillaz radio, but then go listen to like the stuff it suggests for you in the bottom.
Yeah. So one thing I've done is for my birthday, I got a record player. Um, and one of the things that I've been trying to do more often, I just bought like or like 5 albums that were like $8 each, just some random things. And I've been like once a day, I've been just going ahead and like listening over to that album or something like that, and it's been pretty awesome actually. Like it's like I wouldn't normally pick that up for whatever, and it's like, oh, $8, fuck it, like that's fine for a vinyl.
Yeah,
That's fine. I mean, like, is it's really good. I'm really enjoying doing that actually. Sure, it should be a waste, or it's a waste of money, whatever. I don't care. But like, I can freaking, for me, Team Fat over here, I can lay down a freaking, I can stop eating out one meal and to get a vinyl instead. Like, I don't care.
right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2019, man, I can't wait. That's number one for me, man.
Yeah. Well, okay. So yeah, so mine is like that I had obviously moving.
Yeah. That should be for us. That should be for one.
Could do like in the same room podcast.
Let's go. It's gonna be side by side.
Right? But actually building up like my own personal stream too is like on my list. Like I do wanna, I don't know, somehow make it more professional, get like some animated stuff in there, like really work on like making my stream better.
Yeah, that's
and building the community and stuff too, obviously.
That's the same for me as well. Like just before, spoilers, just before this podcast that we just did, I was streaming some random games that I've like, I put maybe an hour into this game. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna freaking stream it, whatever. Like I'm trying to do more variety instead of like streaming that I do. Just do more variety instead of things, instead of just like whatever, like like I do need to do more just variety instead of things. And because like for the end of December or December onwards, I played nothing but Smash on stream and everything. Like that was pretty much it. And so like I was really excited for that and everything. But I do want more variety. Like all the games that we listed, I'm probably going to stream them this year. Like I do plan on streaming more often. It's fun, man.
I do definitely. That's another thing with my stream is like, because I've like, all right, I've been playing a ton of PUBG, like pretty much exclusively, because right now I'm like, or I was like top 50 in the world or in the North America servers. Like I got up to like 21 at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've been playing a ton just to keep my rank up. And now I'm like, damn, I haven't played anything besides PUBG on stream in months. Like I played Wolfenstein the other day, but yeah, I'm like, I really want to. I have a bunch of indie games I want to try out. I bought Tomb Raider like 2 months ago and I haven't even touched it. There's like a bunch of games that I have that I like, big AAA games that I haven't even touched yet.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
Like I've never finished Assassin's Creed. I haven't finished Red Dead yet. Like I have so much to do. And I'm like, every time I get on, I'm like, kind of want to play PUBG. But I want to play all those other ones too.
That's for me is variety. Should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, of course the move will be amazing for us both if we actually do that. Then we're doing it. I plan on doing that's
no more if. It's happening. I need to get out.
I wish, but I'm poor. So but I like that's priority number one for me. Other than that, like for streaming wise and everything, variety, and for everything wise, variety, because I don't want to be just locked inside the same things every single time.
Right.
But yeah,
and, speaking of variety, we are kind of evolving the podcast.
For 2019, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna do some test run episodes with it. The idea is to basically not have like set topics as much.
Yeah.
Like have like a conversation starter.
Yeah, I
And then
mean,
just talk until we're done talking.
yeah.
Like
That's kind of what, like, my favorite podcasts are the moments whenever it's just an hour of just people conversating and just like, I do like our podcast, so it's just like, just every week or every couple of weeks we're just gonna go like, okay, we're gonna talk about this. And but that kind of like narrows down kind of like, oh, we kind of ran out of all our interesting episodes at the very beginning. Now we're just gonna, what are we gonna talk about now? And it's like, I don't know. So we're gonna, of course, we're gonna pilot that out. We're just gonna see how it goes, pretty much. We don't know, pretty much. But let's just see how it goes, pretty much. We might do it. We might do that more often. We don't know for sure.
Yeah. And if we come up with a cool topic, like we'll throw it in, or like just have that as the starter. Like like we'll have we'll do. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna see how it goes. And we obviously always appreciate your guys' feedback. If you, I don't know, hit us up in our Discords or go to the YouTube channel, comment on the videos. Like, any criticism, positive or negative, helps us out.
Yeah,
as long as it's constructive and not just
just hate.
You guys suck. We don't care.
It's just like,
but yeah, so like that's the plan going forward. We're gonna try it out. Probably starting next episode, which will be 2 weeks from today.
Yep.
And the other thing that we'd like to do, we've talked about several times, is having guests on.
Yeah. 2019. We do want to have more guests on 2019, man.
Yeah. We're not sure how we're gonna figure out who's gonna be on or not, but
yeah,
we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, we don't know. But
yeah, that's our plan. My plan.
Looking forward to 2019, man. We don't know anything about it. Like, I can't wait for this year. It's gonna be a good one, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is I think I want to say it was in my Discord, but like this is the first year in a while where I'm like excited for the new year.
Yeah, me too.
Like most years I'm like, it's just another year, man. Who cares? Mm-hmm. This year I'm like, this could be a good one. Mm-hmm. Like I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so. I can't wait to like see how myself as a person grows, how this podcast grows, how streaming goes, like how it grows, hopefully exponentially. I don't know, but I hope that everything grows and everything. I want to see more progress and everything. So yeah, I can't wait for that. But that's pretty much the end of the show.
Yeah,
that's you want to follow me. I stream all the time on, hopefully all the time, more often. I stream all the time on twitch.tv/thefutureisnear. I don't really use it too much, but go ahead if you want to follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/curvedysand, my Twitter. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Go ahead, shout out your boy.
I stream on twitch.tv/sportsmasochist. Follow me on Twitter at Twitch TV Sports M. One day I'm gonna get Sports Masochist.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna get it.
It's like I cannot get The Future is Near on Twitter.
Yeah. And then yeah, I'm also on YouTube. That's another thing I want to do more in 2019 is try to get more YouTube videos going. And I started a channel. I put some highlight videos from streams and stuff, but kind of fell off when I got the new computer and didn't have the software on it already.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for my own stuff.
Go ahead if you want to just follow us on the our YouTube channel. Trying to find tomorrow. Look it up. I go ahead if you want to comment inside there. Go ahead and post all your opinions or whatever. Like, what do you feel about 2019 and everything? I can't wait for it, man.
And if we have any at the end of every episode, we do take questions or comments from the Twitch chat live. So if anybody has anything, throw it in chat right now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll
pretty much it.
Call it.
Yeah. Whew. I'm looking forward to this year, man. Everything, like games wise and everything, looks sick. Freaking all the movies, fucking amazing. I have to watch so much to get prepared for a lot of these sequels, but I don't know. Pretty much good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Are than none of the media? Okay, that's man. I don't know, man. So many questions.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about your questions later. I don't think they relate to the podcast.
Yeah. Pretty much good, man. Thank you all for coming. This has been a good stream. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Later, all.